Half-Life 2 Episode 2. Oh my god. It is so much better than Episode 1. Episode 1 was fine on its own, but my god, Episode 2 is so good. Where do I even begin? Well, I guess the beginning. Okay. Half-Life 2 Episode 2 is the second game in a trilogy of episodes whose focus are to expand Half-Life 2's story. This game introduces 4 new enemies: the Antlion Worker, remember the Bull Squid? Welcome back, Discount Bull Squid. The Antlion Grub, which really, can I even call this an enemy? It doesn't even do anything. Its sole purpose is to get squashed and killed. Upon death, they drop, health files? I have no idea. The Antlion Guardian is some sort of a boss. And lastly, but certainly not least, the Combine Hunter. Man, what a great enemy. They are tanky, they are agile, and they are also fast. These guys are kinda scary, and they're not even alone. No, they travel in packs, like freaking wolves. So you aren't encountering just one, you're encountering at least 3 of them each time. It goes without saying that the combat in this game is intense compared to Episode 1, and even Half-Life 2. Plenty of times where the game drained me of all my ammo. Awesome stuff. And as a continuation to Episode 1, well, it does an incredible job at it. There are, however, a couple of problems that irk the crap out of me. And I don't know why Valve hasn't done anything about them. But probably the biggest change they have made, a change so revolutionary that I cried when I played this for the first time. They finally separated the flashlight from the aux power. I have no idea why the fuck did they think that bundling the flashlight with the sprint and the oxygen made any sense? Oh, what's that? Cannot see? Well, that means that Gordon can't run or doesn't know how to hold his breath. Seriously, it wouldn't have taken that long to make this work. You already did it in your first game! Well, at least they fixed it. Enough with the pre-ramble, let's get started with the first chapter. Chapter 1, To the White Forest. The game starts with the most not pleasant side because of the explosion. The train derailed and, well, things are not good. No worries, Alex is perfectly fine. Nothing bad will ever happen to this girl. She gets us out of the train by using the gravity gun. Oh, sorry, 0-point energy field manipulator or whatever. While we haven't seen the explosion itself, the aftermath of it results in a pretty gnarly but somewhat beautiful image. Then we just get blasted with vine booms. We get in contact with our favorite characters ever, Kleiner, Eli, and Dr. Magnuson? Yeah, Dr. Magnuson! You know, remember that time he did that thing at Half-Life 2? Or, you know, that funny, non-existent joke with him from Episode 1? Good times. Okay, but seriously, what the fuck is Dr. Magnuson? He's such a random character that appeared out of nowhere and everyone pretends that, oh yeah, Magnuson, that guy. What a guy. Like, not even a mention of this name in the other games. Nothing. I get it, Mossman is somewhere in the abyss, so they need an extra character or some shit. But like, his introduction fucking sucks. It also does help that he's kind of a cunt. Who invited this man? Blood thinks he's part of the team. Anyways, while we are trying to progress, there's this very scary scene. Well, we're trying to open this gate and what the fuck is this thing, man? Actual small horror segment in my Half-Life game? Well, I suggest that we get the hell out of here, Alex. Oh my god, Alex, watch! Oh my gosh, she's injured. Code Red, main protagonist got injured. Quick, send the Vortail to dispatch the situation. That is actually a savage first chapter for Half-Life. Usually they are there to introduce you to the world or, you know, just get stuck inside some boulders. That's cool as well. Anyways, we regain consciousness. Talk with this goofy guy who totally was an enemy in the OG Half-Life. No. Just pretend that never happened. And now we have to escort Alex to some place. And listen, I appreciate that the game gives you the crowbar early on in the game. You know, as opposed to quite literally the end of the game, you know, cough, Episode 1, cough, thus making the reason you're giving me the crowbar pointless. So thank God for that. We are going to be spending the next hour and a half in the mines. We have these little goobers here whose whole purpose in life is to die. Then we finally get a new enemy in the form of Antlion Workers. Discount bull squids if I do say so myself. And that's it. It's not much happening in this first chapter except regular Antlions hate water. Chapter 2, this Vortail Coil. We reunite with Alex and the Vortail. We also meet these 2 very serious people. Totally serious, obviously not silly people. I kinda like them. Also, this segment is survival from Left 4 Dead 2, except you have to protect Alex. I think this part is decent. It gives you the option to prepare the Antlions for their doom, and in general, this is kind of fun. Things get pretty hectic later on. Oh hey, backup arrived. These fellas are here to help Alex and wait, what was going on? Oh no. Oh! You know what? I take everything back. I love this part. This conclave of Antlions, the banger music playing in the background. Like, come on, man. Then it gets boring. Seriously, I was having so much fun just a few seconds ago, and now I'm dead inside. Well, anyways, unlike episode 1, episode 2 features more puzzles that involve physics. Like this elevator that will only go down if you put a couple of objects on it. Or this one where you do the opposite. You put items on the left to make it go up slower so you can get it. I appreciate puzzles like this. Yes, they are very easy and don't require much brain power, but they're a nice way to take a break from all the action. Just focus on getting past a blockhead. Then we have this area that's so cool. It's us versus zombies versus endlines. Look, it is very entertaining watching these guys interact with each other. And when I say interact, I meant that they try to kill each other. Fun stuff. We meet the guardian and he sure is a scary looking creature. So scary that the Vortail froze in place while jumping due to fear. Okay, seriously, how the fuck did this bug even happen? Okay, but for real though, this guy is pretty scary, and not just because he's fast. No, this path that we're traveling is quite narrow. Really, I don't think I can count this as a boss fight. It's more like a mad dash towards the next safe spot until he gets away from you. But I gotta admit, this is kinda spooky. You have this part that's all peaceful and quiet. Just get this thing, put it there, and oh, hello, Vortail. We finally got the thing that we were looking for. But then coincidence that this elevator leads us back to Alex. Well, hey, we're finally here. Let's save Alex from the depths of death so that we can get...
Dr. Freeman. I realize this moment may not be the most convenient for a heart-to-heart, but I had to wait until your friends were otherwise occupied. There was a time they cared nothing for Miss Vance, when their only experience of humanity was a crowbar coming at them down a steel corridor. When I plucked her from Black Mesa, I acted in the face of objections that she was a mere child and of no practical use to anyone. I have learned to ignore such naysayers when quelling them was out of the question. Still, I am not one to squander my investments, and I remain confident she was worth far more than the initial appraisal. That's why I must now extract from you some small repayment owed for your own survival. See her safely to White Forest, Dr. Freeman. I wish I could do more than keep an eye on you, but I have agreed to abide by certain restrictions. Well, now listen carefully, my dear. When you see your father, relay these words. Prepare for unforeseen consequences.
Well, fuck, I guess I'm sentient enough to talk about this guy. So yeah, anyways, this guy is like the best part about Half-Life. G-Man is such a weird, mysterious, and quite frankly, creepy person. I don't know if I can even call this thing a person, but to be honest, G-Man was always kind of a flat character that didn't have a lot of substance. However, Half-Life 2, Episode 2, fleshes out this character a lot. Now we know that he isn't just some creature that puts people on and out of stasis. He has plans. He views his employees as anything but people working under him. And he can feel emotions? You can tell he's so freaking pissed here. That scene where he whispers into Alex's ear, chills down my spine. Hey, at least Alex is okay now. That's all well and good. Well, time to see her to White Forest. Chapter 3, Freeman Pontifex. Oh yeah, the Combine are on our asses right now. The chapter starts with an endline ambush and oh my fucking god! Phew, that wasn't too bad. Actually, that was around a bit too easy. Anyways, this chapter is the zombie chapter where they focus on zombies because this giant area is filled to the brim with zombies. So, buckle up, people! Prepare for the shortest zombie chapter ever in terms of what it contains. Alright, I don't want to sound like that guy, but like, man, that's it. That's the zombie chapter part of every Half-Life 2 game that I enjoyed. Pretty underwhelming if I do say so myself. It's not all bad here. There are zombies that come out of the swamp thing, and generally there is lots of platforming by using props to navigate the swamp. Not sure if this is a swamp, but I'll just call it a swamp for simplicity's sake. Alex also assists us with a sniper, although very briefly. Only in very specific parts of this map she can snipe zombies. Like this warehouse, which is infested with zombies, and I love it. It's a small contained area that has zombies, and honestly that's probably the best part of this chapter, is what I would have said if it weren't for the highlight of all puzzles involving physics. That's right, we have a physics puzzle that involves a very stable bridge that's totally not about to collapse any second. No, don't worry about it. When I first played this for the first time, for the life of me, I didn't understand what was I supposed to do. Kind of forgot that Half-Life 2 games have puzzles that rely on physics, so it did not click with me that I just need to turn the bridge the other direction to simply create a ramp. Well, once that's done, we reunite with Alex, say goodbye to the Vortail, and ride our car to White Forest. Chapter 4, Riding Shotgun. So we got this sick ass looking car and Alex riding alongside us. Don't worry girl, I'll take you to some cool spots for a date. At least that's what Eli would want me to say. I don't know. Our first stop is this outpost. Since we know that the Combine are on their way to White Forest, we have to warn people over there about their arrival. And of course no power. Why can't things be simple? This puzzle here is kind of cute. You have to notice that these cords are shorter compared to the other pair. Simply just swap them and boom, problem solved. Alright, let's go with— oh my god, them! Okay, so these mofos are back and they want us dead. Oh boy, yeah, are they pretty tanky and pretty aggressive. Alright, now that we're done with— let's phone in the very White Forest. Yep, that was super helpful. Totally understood what we were saying. Also, let me just get this out of the way. It is very refreshing to see a change in location. For 2 more games, we spent time in City 17. Now that City 17 will become City 18 in the near future, having a whole game take place in the forest sounds like a cool idea on paper. On execution, it's still good. That's the way the forest is designed. I don't know, I really like how the environment looks in this game. Nicely done. Second stop! See that house? Cool. See this thing? Cool. Hello, creature that looks like the benefactor that we have been seeing around lately. I didn't know there were more of you. Ew! Please take that alien looking slug right into your fucking hole! Kill yourself! Well, the Combine don't like that we killed the advisor, so chase scene or whatever. We're getting chased by the goddamn same helicopter that dropped bombs in water hazard. And oh my god, zombies! Slam! Mini boss fight. We actually get to chuck the bombs right at them. A taste of their own medicine, if you will. You know, we're throwing a lot of things at stuff in the air. Is this foreshadowing something? Well, this was surprisingly a very fun boss fight. Wasn't too complex, but easy wasn't either. Chapter 5, Under the Radar. This chapter starts in a very contained area where you have to deactivate those laser shooting cannons while your car is getting fixed. There's plenty of zombies, combines, random ass jumpscares that in hindsight are not that scary, but the game caught you off guard. Once you're next to this, chuck a grenade inside and you did it. Congrats, you can progress. I really like this part. It was pretty contained and it encouraged a more stealthy approach when it comes to traversing this dead zone. Alright, but seriously, we have to get to White Forest. Car is fixed and we even have a little radar that detects supplies for us. To get these, you have to find out how to get to them, because simply walking to it isn't gonna cut it. For example, you have to get this car out of the way and use this hole to get it. Or here, you have to throw a grenade under this thing to send you up on the platform so you can open the door and get the rocket launcher. Or here, where you have to take off the floor because it's buried under the building. These radar beacons give you plenty of ammo and health and HEV juice, but you have to look for them and in general, it's a nice side challenge if you really want to find all of them. Although, later in the chapter where elevation comes into play because you're driving up a hill, it will be pretty confusing when suddenly the radar lights up and you can find the damn thing. Kinda annoying to be honest. We continue driving and a trap. Great, just what we needed. More distractions. This Citadel data is not gonna deliver by itself, you know. This segment goes on for a while, so thank god that Alex is very resistant to damage, aka she can die. Never mind, I take back what I said. You can actually fail this? Alex can die? So we can't exactly get out of here. We need to— oh my god, how many of you? So basically we need to get the grid down, and to do so we need to knock this orb out of this machine. Anyways, we shouldn't be too far off from the base and— that's a Strider. Is that dog? Holy shit, Strider versus dog!
Oh no! Oh my god! Way to go, boy! Yeah! Get clear! Oh no!
I take back everything I have said. This game is
Doc,
peak.
alright?
This chapter ends with a race to the base between us and Doc. You know, it's moments like these that remind me just how alive this world is. Chapter 6, our Mutual Fiend. We have finally arrived at the base. That took so long, but I'm so happy that we get to see our beloved characters again. And Magnuson, listen, he's just a random ass grumpy ass old man who got inserted into the story because Judah was out of the picture. I can't even say this guy is likable. He cares about his work, no doubt, but what's the rush, my man? There's nothing wrong going on in this facility. Oh god damn it, the Combine have arrived. Alright, fine. He had every reason to worry because right now the Combine have invaded the base. And the only way to stop them is to seal the silo doors. Pretty impressive for the Combine that they managed to cover so much ground this quickly. So quick in fact that there are turrets around here. Did you guys miss Dr. Moss, man? Here she is. I'm not recording. This time Eli is watching this one and it must hurt like hell for him. Also, oh my god, is that how the Combine Hunters look like, or is that like a different version? Also, oh my god, the Borealis is real! It's real! So what is... Oh, hey, wait a minute, Aperture Science? Portal is canon in this universe?
Dad, are you okay?
No, I can't. No, I can't. I can't let it happen again. Not another Black Mesa.
Dad, prepare for unforeseen consequences.
What did you say?
Dad! Okay. It's okay. Just lean into me. Let's get you off your feet.
Thank you, baby. I'll be fine. In a minute or two.
Okay. Do you need anything?
Actually, Alex, would you mind getting me a cup of tea? There's a hot plate in the old staff room.
I'll be right back. Gordon, keep an eye on him.
We're not going anywhere. Thank you, baby. Unforeseen consequences. The last time I heard those words was back at Black Mesa. You had just stepped into the test chamber when he whispered them in my ear. You know who I'm talking about. Our mutual friend. When he brought in that crystal, I knew I should have aborted that damn test, but I didn't. The whole world went to hell that day. And now he's using my little girl, putting words in her mouth. God damn it. I should have known when he rescued her it was for his own damn reasons. Gordon, there's so much I need to tell you. Between us, we may finally have a chance.
Here you go.
My god, what a scene. This basically tells us so much and so little. The G-Man can be seen by other people, not just Gordon. Now that I think about it, why is this chapter titled Our Mutual Fiend? Is that a misspell I smell? Imagine they release an update to this game and one of the fixes, quote unquote, is fixing this misspell. If they do that, then I'm gonna laugh my ass off so much. Ugh, Mr. Sunshine and Rainbows is here, giving us a tutorial on how to use the Magnuson device. Pfft, narcissist, don't give me any of your bullshit excuses, let's just move on.
Oh, and Freeman, if you pull this off, I might just forgive you for that debacle at Black Mesa. You know the one I mean, involving a certain microwave casserole.
Wait, really? Is this how you're going to tie him to the cannon? Alright, fine. Well, you're still salty about that? Maybe you deserved it. Or maybe you didn't. Well, anyways, with that out of the way, it's time to discuss the final battle between Striders. Very original, huh? Well, fuck originality, because oh my god, this ride is so good! It makes your blood pressure going up, especially during a late game. So, the idea is to kill the Striders by using the magnetism device, which when attached to them, you can simply one-shot them. However, since the Striders are escorted by packs of these motherfuckers can actually shoot down the fucking sticky bomb. So you can't just simply go there and kill the Striders. No, you have to kill the Combine Hunters first, which really makes a big difference. Because the hunters are extremely durable and fast, so you have a hard time killing them, and by the time you do so, the Strider will have made significant progress in reaching the base. So, to counter this, mechanically speaking, for a short moment the Striders can just blow up the nearest building around there. Nice way to balance this, but still, this was way too close. I was actually getting anxious as fuck by the end of this segment. They even said more than one of them, which means you have to frantically travel to both locations quickly to make work of the Striders. I missed one time at the last one and I thought it was done for. I was panicking so hard. What an amazing fight. 10 out of 10. Bravo. And with that, we gloriously end the chapter in a victory. Chapter 7. T-1. And with that, we will launch the rocket. No, this is not sponsored by Elon Musk. Get out! Well, it's time to seal that portal. And it worked. Now, considering that this is episode 2, the game is about to end. There's so much that we're going to do in episode 3, and I can't wait to share all that with you.
She could well make another attempt.
Dad! Gordon! Help! Dad!
Alex!
Dad! Get away!
Listen to me. Destroy that ship. Whatever it takes. Destroy it.
Don't! Dad, look out! No! Dad! Dad! God damn it, let go of him! Oh my god!
I love you, sweetheart. Close your eyes, honey.
I love you, Dad!
Don't look.
No! Oh my gosh, no! No! Gordon! Dog! Dad! Oh God! Dad! Dad, please!
Holy fuck. They killed Eli Vance. I am speechless. Damn. I wonder how they gonna start episode 3. Speaking of which... Huh? There's nothing? Maybe instead of episode 3, it will be just Half-Life 3, right? Right? I cannot believe that Valve never made a follow-up to what is quite actually the most shocking moment of all time. It's not like they had no material to work with due to Mossman, the Borealis. They had stuff, and yet they have done nothing of the sorts. I am disappointed that the next game in this series is VR only and is a prequel to Half-Life 2 and technically only advances the plot for like 10 seconds. We deserve better than this. Well, that was episode 2, and with that, this marks the end of Half-Life 2's storyline, at least for now. It has some really high highs and a bunch of low lows. This trilogy of games, episode 3 doesn't count because it doesn't exist, shut the fuck up, is the biggest trilogy when it comes to video games. I'm sure everyone is aware of the reputation, the influence, and the high quality that these games offer. These games were made during a time when Valve was making video games, like, consistently. Now we pray to our lords for this company to release a video game, preferably Half-Life 3. As for Half-Life 2 Episode 2, it was the biggest upgrade compared to Episode 1. More content, more story, better combat, better final fight. Hold on, I just realized Where the fuck is Barney? He's nowhere to be seen in this game. Did he die? Did he survive? Where is he? I demand an answer. That's it, Buster. Episode 2 is the shittiest slop garbage I've ever had the displeasure of playing. I just want him to give me that goddamn beer, damn it!